I cannot believe. I want to just search it on Twitter right now. I want to just search StatPad. I want to just search StatPad and see what happens. Didn't even have the StatPad. StatPad, the final rebound. I'm sorry, but like, how is this stat padding a rebound? The game is on. It is still a ball game. And the ball lands in her hands, by the way. Like, nobody got out of the way. How is this? She's playing defense. The ball lands in her hands. Like, the ball didn't land here. The ball lands in her hands. How is that a stat pad? Like, how is that a stat pad rebound? Because she's in the game. She's in the game. Like, someone said that she really didn't stat pad because no one came for the ball. It doesn't matter that people came for the ball. The ball was in her hands. The ball was in her, like, it was going towards her. Like, it is mad. I'm looking through this. When someone stat pads rebounds, like, how is this a stat pad? The stat padded rebound. Like, how is that? Like, I don't get that. Like, if, for example, if the ball lands in this half of the floor, the ball lands in her hands on the defensive end in a ball game. Like, it is crazy. Like, there's no way. There is absolutely no way. We are out here talking about stat padding rebounds when it, like, lands in her hands. Like, what do you want her to do? Run away from the ball? She should have done that. Like, that would have been even funnier if the ball lands in her hands and she just ran away from the ball. If she just refused to catch it. Like, that is the only way she doesn't end up with a triple-double. If she refused to catch the ball. She was the closest to the ball. She shouldn't have touched the ball. She should have just put her hands behind her back. Like, that would have been, I think that might have been the best entertainment thing ever. If the ball's landing in her hands and she puts her hands behind her back. No. And, like, shakes her, does like a Dikembe Mutombo, puts her hands behind her back and just shakes. No. No stat padding here. Obviously, she's not going to do that. Just let the ball bounce. Don't touch it. What the fuck are you on about? What are you on about? If you agree that that's her stat pad is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, subscribe. We're trying to hit 32.4 by the end of the day. What are you on about? The ball fell into her hands. She took a step in, the ball landed in her hands. She didn't go out of her way. She didn't even run. The ball landed in her hands. The game was a ball game. No one was dribbling out the clock. Like, the Sparks took a shot to make it a 4-point game. Like, it's not technically a game. Like, it's not over. No one's going to take that shot. Like, there's no way. There is no way. I'm just trolling. Let me make a poll right here. Stat pad. Yes, no. Start poll. We've got a poll right now in the chat. What is it? 94% say no. 5% say yes. I hope these 5% are trolls. Are just saying yes for the lols. We've got 570 votes in this. There's no way. There's absolutely no way we are talking about stat padding here. Game was too close for it to be stat padding. Like, if she goes and did a Bob Sura and they were up 7 and they took a shot and missed it. Like, and by the way, nobody has ever complained about Angel Reese stat padding rebounds. And I mean that. You can't stat pad a rebound. You actually can't really stat pad a rebound. What people complained about was down 7 points. Down 15 points, 10 seconds ago, 8 points. Give me the ball. 5 points, down 15. I'm not running back on defense. I'm cherry picking. Like, nobody complained. The stat padding people complained about was the points. It wasn't even the rebounds. Angel Reese is the best rebounder in the WNBA. She's unbelievable at it. No one's ever questioned the stat pad on rebounds. We've got 6% of people. 6% of people saying that she's out of here stat padding. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who's... I was about to say maybe I'm the one who's wrong. It's 6% of people. But you know what? Like, you go on Twitter. You go on the cesspit that is Twitter. And, yeah, apparently it is stat padded. Apparently it's stat padded. So, we've got 1,000 votes nearly. We're going to end the poll at 97-3. Thank you for the $5. After this, I don't want to hear any more about co-rookie of the year. Like, there's no way, right? Indiana has not won 5 games in a row since 2015. The last time Indiana were above 500 was like 4-3. Caitlin Clark was, if I'm not mistaken, Caitlin Clark was just finished her junior year of high school. The last time they won 5 games in a row, Caitlin Clark was in middle school. Like, can we just talk about this? The last time they won this many games in a row, Caitlin Clark was literally in middle school. Like, and not only that, she did it while having a 15-point second half. Like, that is also very impressive. Like, she had a 15-point second half. That's ridiculous. 6% is Cheryl Swoop's crew. Man, I can guarantee you this isn't mentioned on Cheryl Swoop's podcast. Can guarantee you it isn't mentioned on her podcast, but like... And not only that, this is one of those teams... This is a team that beat them the last time they played. Yes, I get it. They're the worst team in the WNBA. But they beat the Liberty. They've got Derek Hamby, who, by the way, ESPN said 2 weeks ago, said Derek Hamby is better than Caitlin Clark. They said Caitlin Clark was the 15th best player. This is 2 weeks ago. Was the 15th best player in the W. And Derek Hamby was the 9th best player in the W. Caitlin Clark averages more than Derek Hamby in every single stat except rebounds. And just went and had a triple-double against her. And, yeah. It ain't no stat padding when your team wins. When your team wins and there's no garbage time. Like, they're 18-16. They were 1-8. Like, they were 1-8. They're 17-8. Like, that is not a bad run. They're 17-8. Like, if they're probably going to win, what, 22, 23 games this year? Maybe 22 games this year? Like, imagine at the start of the year if you said that this team was going to be above 500. You would be called crazy. And I'm sorry, I'm somebody that thought this team sucked. Like, I thought this team absolutely sucked. And if you guys agree that, like, this team is just surprising everyone, subscribe. But, like, Hamby's going to cook the aces. Hamby is going to cook the aces when they play. But, like, at the same time, Hamby is Hamby. She's going to be fine. Like, I call her the myth. I call her the myth because I have not seen Hamby play, like, super well. I've seen her play okay. Like, everyone talking about Hamby, like, oh, Hamby's become, like, one of the best players in the W. She had a hot start to the season. I've called her the myth. Because I think that's what she is. I think it's a myth. I think the Hamby situation is a complete myth. But, like, there's no way. There is no way this was stat padded.